All right, folks. Hey, today I'm talking to you about the top 5 things that sabotage your workouts. Some of these things might surprise you. Some of these things you might already know, but I'm gonna share with you why you've got to do them or why you've got to stop doing them. And in today's live session, I got some sweet prizes, over $150 worth of prizes I'm giving away today, right? So number one, I'm going to be giving away a bottle of Catalyst. If you don't know what Catalyst is, this is an amino acid supplement. So if you struggle getting protein in your diet, or if you're somebody who's looking to burn fat and build muscle, that's all of us, right? We're all raising our hands right now. This product is going to help you do that. While you're exercising, it's also going to help you recover. This is my favorite all-time supplement. I've been in this game 25 years of lifting weights and exercising, and that's my all-time favorite. I love it. I believe in it. A lot of my athletes take it. Most of my adult clients take it. It is awesome. I'm going to be giving away that bad boy. If you're like, hey, you know what, Jeremy, I need that bottle of Catalyst. I need you to tell me why you're watching. I need you to say to me, Jeremy, I need that bottle of Catalyst, man. All right, I need that. I'm out, or hey, I've got goals. I'm trying to achieve those. It's a month supply. It's almost a $40 value. The second thing I'm going to be giving away, this is entry into our next weight loss challenge. This is actually a team program. This is a $125 value. This would get you into the program. It's a team concept of weight loss, and it will be you will be competing as your team, but also as an individual. So that's going to be a free entry. So if you're watching and you're like, you know what, Jeremy, I would love to be a part of that. It's a 5-week program. Make sure that you tell me. All right, so let's dive into this bad boy, right? So top 5 things that sabotage your workouts. Number 1 is not working out when you've got a physical limitation. You got some kind of issue. You got a bad shoulder, and you say, I got this bad shoulder, I'm not doing anything else. There's so many other things that you can do, right? You can work around so many limitations. Not all of them, but so many limitations, and I hear it all the time. I've even said it myself, like, oh, I got a little bit of a bad shoulder, I'm not going to go work out today. Stop it. Right? Because that is stopping your long-term progress, right? If every time you have a little bit of a physical limitation or an ailment or something, and you don't exercise, you don't focus on what you can do instead of on what you can't, your momentum is going to stop, and then you have to get started again, and that's disaster. So that is number 1. Don't not exercise just because you've got some kind of little physical limitation, knee, a shoulder, or whatever. I got a back issue going on right now, but I try to focus on what I can do because there's so many things. And remember, tell me, if you're watching live, make sure you tell me, you know what, Jeremy, I want that bottle of Catalyst, man. I'm going to be giving it away today, right? Number 2. Loading up with protein, all right? So I posted something earlier, and I posted a picture of, it was actually my mid-morning breakfast. It was my eggs, and it was my oatmeal. And I said, which one of these is pre-workout, which one of these is post-workout? I just kind of asked for some engagement on that. And here's what I'm going to tell you about pre-workout. People make the mistake and think that they need all this protein pre-workout. That ain't it, right? So this is a way to get what you really need pre-workout, which is amino acids. That's what protein is based off of. But here's what happens if you have too much protein. Too much protein is going to put all the oxygen down in your digestive system, right? It's this big fancy word. It's called vasodilation, but nobody cares about that word. What you need to care about is if you have too much protein, which is more than 10 or 12 grams, too much pre-workout within 45 minutes to an hour is going to put that oxygen down in your digestive system. It can't get to your muscles where you need it. So you're going to end up bonking. You don't have as much energy. You can't work out as long. You can't be as intense. So we actually don't want. Now, some protein is okay. 10 or 12 grams or less is good. Anything much above that, that's bad news, y'all. It's bad news. Vasodilation, right? You can say that with me, vasodilation. If you want a chance to win that bottle of Catalyst, maybe type in right now, vasodilation. We'll see who can spell it right. Lori and Michelle and all y'all that are watching right now, see if you can spell that one right. And don't look it up, all right? Don't search it, vasodilation. That's what happens. Too much protein pre-workout, right? And I see it all the time. People used to always think, oh, I need protein before I train. If you're training really intensely, right, like full body, kind of high energy type stuff, you are going to hit the wall. All right, that's why we recommend this. So if you want that bottle of Catalyst, remember, I'm giving this away. Whoever's on this video live at the end, I'm going to randomly select somebody, whoever has made comments and is on live when we get done, right? That's number 2, right? Don't load up crazy amounts of protein. So that picture that I posted, the eggs and the oatmeal, you could actually have a couple of eggs, right, pre-workout. But much more than that, too much protein. So the oatmeal is actually a good one because it's got 6, 7, 8 grams of protein, plus it's got those good carbs. That is a fantastic thing to put in your body pre-workout. Another good one pre-workout is fruit. All right, because fruit is actually going to help give you a little bit of boost of energy to get you through your workout. It's a great combination. Michelle, that's actually pretty close. All right, let's see if somebody else can get that. Michelle's trying to win that bottle of Catalyst. All right, so that's number 2. Out of 5 ways that you end up sabotaging your workouts. Oh my gosh, number 3. Y'all, all of my clients, even if you're not a client, all right, you need to hear this, all right? You gotta warm up. Sweet mercy, oh my God bless America, you've got to warm up your muscles. I see it all the time. I'm harping on it all the time. The coaches here at GTS are always like, warm up, warm up, warm up, right? So your workouts are as good as your warm-ups. I promise you. I prove me wrong, right? Those of y'all that don't warm up, I'm talking to my wife included, my beautiful wife. She comes strolling in here like 2 minutes before class, and that ain't good enough, y'all. Your workouts will be better. You'll burn more calories. You'll build more muscle. It'll be a better workout if you warm up properly. And I'm not talking about warming up our jaws, right? I hear that all the time. Everybody warm up. Oh, I'm warming up my jaws, right? No. All right, you got to warm up. All right, so Jody, one of the coaches here at GTS, had this amazing reference, this analogy, and I thought it was really good, and I'm going to share it with you. So if you can picture a piece of gum, right, maybe like some juicy fruit. Oh my gosh, I used to love me some juicy fruit, man. I grew up playing. If you love juicy fruit, give me a thumbs up right now. Just tell me, oh my, or what was your favorite bubble gum? Bazooka Joe? I don't know. But picture, I got sidetracked. Picture a piece of gum, all right? When that gum is cold and stiff, you can actually snap it in half. If that gum has been massaged, right, if it's been chewed and warmed up, now it's pliable, right? And you hardly can break it unless you stretch it a crazy amount. Your muscles are the exact same way. So when you don't warm up, your muscles are like that piece of juicy fruit. It might taste good, but it's going to snap. All right, and that's where people lead to injuries, but it's also the third way that people end up sabotaging their workouts. So if that's you right now, I want you to tell me, like, Jeremy, you know what? I'm going to do better at warming up. I will actually, y'all, I will spend 20 to 25 minutes, sometimes longer, for a 15 or 20-minute workout. Because I know if I get the juices flowing, and you know what? Here's another thing about this, right? Is sometimes, like, you're not looking forward to the workouts, right? I had one of those days, Wednesday. I had one of those days Monday. I just wasn't feeling it. I was tired, and it had been a long day, and so I was like, I'm just not feeling it. And I said to myself, I snapped my band, right? I interrupted that negative thought, and I said, you know what? Just get through the warm up, all right? Just go through the motions for 5 minutes, and then something turned on, right? The catalyst kicked in, the spark, the pre-workout from Advocare kicked in, and suddenly I was in a different frame of mind. Warm-ups can be more than, I see people chiming in here, they're great to prevent injury, right? Just like the gum, right? It doesn't snap, just like your muscles. They help you have a better workout. It's amazing when it does, but sometimes that warm-up will help you get into the right frame of mind. All right, so that's number 3. Number 4, all right. Here's the next one. Remember, if you want that bottle of Catalyst, you got to tell me, you know what, you got to comment, you got to like, you got to share, you got to give me a thumbs up and tell me, oh, Jeremy, this is awesome. This is valuable stuff that you're giving us. You got to make sure you comment because I'm going to randomly select somebody that's on the call at the end for that bottle of Catalyst, my favorite all-time supplement. And I'm not saying that just because we're on this video. Most everybody that knows me will tell you that. Number 4 of our 5 ways that you sabotage your workouts. You don't stretch and you don't foam roll post-workout. This is also another huge preventative thing, right? So you've done all this damage to your muscles and you've trained and you've worked hard, and man, you got to stretch, because a stiff and tight body is one that typically leads to injury. So those of y'all that are constantly battling injuries, almost all of you are people who finish your workout and you go sit in your car, or you go to work, or you drive to work. Take 4 or 5 minutes. Sometimes it doesn't take long, right? But you got to foam roll. You got to stretch, right? You got to break up all that stuff that's happened in there with your muscles. So number 4 is you've got to foam roll. You've got to stretch. You've got to take your recovery as seriously as you take your workouts. Maybe you don't take your workouts very seriously. I don't know, right? But you need to focus on that. You need to spend some time on that, right? Number 5. All right, y'all ready for this? Number 5. If you're ready for this, give me a thumbs up. Those of y'all that are watching live right now. Number 5. Man, you got to fuel your body after your workout. I see it all the time. Holy cow. People get finished with their workout, y'all, and they walk out and they don't put anything in their body. So here's what's going on, all right? I'm going to nerd out on you here for just a second, all right? So you finish your workout. Your glucose levels, your insulin levels are through the roof. Your body is trying to turn something into glucose, right? Just to convert into energy, right? If you don't feed it a combination of carbs and protein within a certain window after your workout, your body will actually turn muscle into energy. So all that work that you did, all that amazing hard work, you warmed up, you had an awesome workout, you stretched, you foam rolled, you had good food before the workout. If you don't feed your body right after, your body is going to turn muscle into energy. It's science, baby. All right, it's a proven fact. You have got to refuel. All right, people say, oh, I just burned off those calories. I don't want to put them back in. Y'all, you got to stop thinking like that. You got to think about fueling, right? You're fueling your body for recovery. You're fueling your body for tomorrow's workout. And there are actually studies that show if you have that combination, carbs and protein, right after your workout, within about 30, 45 minutes, the sooner the better, you can actually burn more calories the rest of the day because it's going to keep your metabolism higher. If you don't like the sounds of that, you're crazy. All right, so you've got to refuel. And here's what you're looking for. All right, so I brought in a couple of examples, a couple of things we carry here at GTS. So you want that combination of carbs and protein, okay? So this one, all right, this is actually one that we recommend. This is one that we really like. Here's another one from Advocare. These have that combination of carbs and protein. Doesn't mean it has to be those. There are other things that you could do. I mean, you can go home and prepare the right foods for this. So protein, we talked about it, that it repairs your muscles, right? Protein, remember, is based on amino acids. That's what this is. It helps you. If you want that bottle of Catalyst, all right, we're running out of time here. Make sure that you tell me that you want that bottle of Catalyst right now. Give me a thumbs up, something. Share this with somebody, all right? If that protein is going to repair all the muscles. Now, used to everybody thought, oh, it's just about the protein. Well, actually, you need carbs too. Carbs are the transport. They're going to take the protein and get it to your muscles in the appropriate amount of time, all right? So if all you have is protein, yes, you're going to recover, right? That's going to help some. But the carbs are going to get the protein there in the right amount of time so that we basically have this window of opportunity, okay? And the further away from the workout we get, the window starts to close. So if you wait 2 hours, the window has almost completely slammed shut. So think refuel. Workout's over. I've foam rolled. I've stretched. Right, now what? Refuel, baby. You got to fire back up that metabolism, and you got to get ready for tomorrow, for the next workout, right? It's going to help you build muscle, and the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn, baby. It's a beautiful thing. But if you ain't feeding your body after that workout, y'all, you can actually end up losing muscle, and you don't recover as quick, and that's why we talk about this so often. All right, so those are your 5 ways that you can end up sabotaging your workout. So I'm going to run through them again real quick, right? Got an ailment? you stop working out instead of focusing on what you can do. Don't focus on what you can't do. Focus on what you can do. You know what? Oh, I know I didn't come up with that phrase, but man, if you like that phrase, that's one of my all-time favorites. Man, give me a thumbs up right now. Just tell me, you know what, Jeremy, I love that phrase, right? Don't focus on what you can't do. Focus on what you can do, because there's always something, right? Number 2, loading up on protein pre-workout. Everybody used to think like, oh, it's all about the protein. Remember, vasodilation, right? That nerd term that I shared with you, vasodilation. We don't want too much protein, right? 10, 12 grams, anything above that is too much. We want carbs pre-workout. Number 3, don't get me started. I can get up on my soapbox and I will preach right here for 15 minutes. Lord, help me. You got to warm up. Your workouts are as good as your warm-ups, right? Remember that Wrigley's, that juicy fruit analogy I had, right? They're just like that. Your muscles are just like that cold piece of bubble gum. You've got to warm them up to keep them safe and to have a better workout. Number 4, not stretching or foam rolling. Workout's done. Now be thinking about, how can I prevent injury? How can I be more flexible? How can I get ready for the next workout? All right, number 5, and the last one is you've got to fuel. Fuel your body like the amazing machine that it is. And that's exactly what your body is. But if you ain't fueling it, you're going to end up running out of gas, baby. You got to fuel your body. So those are the 5 ways that people end up sabotaging their workouts. And remember, we got a couple of sweet prizes. I'm getting ready to give away this bad boy right here. Y'all got about another minute, your last chance. If you're like, you know what? I want to win that bottle of Catalyst bad, man. I need that. I need those amino acids to help me recover, help build muscle, to help burn more fat, and that's what that does for you. We're also giving away this bad boy right here. This is entry into our 5-week weight loss challenge. It'll be starting a little bit after spring break here in Fayette County. It's a $125 value. How you can get this right here is share. Share this video with someone. That will put you into the drawing. All right, so I'm going to go through these questions. Let's see if we had any. Take before. Can we share? Yeah, when this ends, Amy, you should be able to share this. Michelle V, you already won today, Tucker. So Michelle's calling out Amy Tucker because Team Tucker won our 10 a.m. here at GTS. It was March Madness, and we had oh my God, we had an amazing time today with our workouts, and it was just an absolute blast. If you're watching and you had a good time here at GTS today, give me a thumbs up. If you like the March Madness workout, give me a thumbs up, right? A lot of time goes into that, but man, we had a blast. So let's see here. Take before. Do you take Catalyst or before your workout? I have missed that. Sorry. All right, so that's a good point. Catalyst. We want it pre-workout because we want it in your body when you're exercising. It's going to help you protect your muscle and force your body into burning fat. Now, Michelle, you're out. Is that you that put gold balls? Okay, you're out of the contest immediately. So Catalyst, you can actually take it anytime throughout the day. So if you've forgotten pre-workout, that's fine. Just take it later. But in a perfect world, we would take 3 of those capsules 15, 20, 30 minutes before you exercise, so it's in your body while you're doing that. You still take it on off days. I get that question a lot, right? You think about a day when you're off, your body's trying to repair. Those amino acids are going to help you repair, right? Don't you already, wait, you two don't already take Catalyst? Exactly. Good point, Lori Johnson, right? You need to be taking Catalyst. How can some of y'all that have been GTS clients not be taking Catalyst? I don't know that. I don't know. Everybody needs to be taking Catalyst, right? You need to be taking amino acids. All right, Amy, warm up, vasodilation. That's a hard one, right? That's a nerd term. All right, so again, if you had a good time here at GTS, if you're watching this later, give me a thumbs up. Tell me that you enjoyed that March Madness that we had here today. It was a lot of fun. All right, so I'm going to randomly select someone. All right, I'm just going to scroll down. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to pick one. Lori Johnson. Lori Johnson, you are on the live video. You get the bottle of Catalyst. You can pick that up. I'm going to put your name on top. I'll put it back here in my the closet office. You can pick that up. Guys, if you have more questions, I will be going back through this later on as my day goes on. I'll be going back and I'll be answering any questions that you have. But again, if you want to win that entry into our Team Weight Loss Challenge, you're going to share this video. Tag someone. All right, that would actually be even better. All right, you tag someone, I might put your name in there twice. All right, because you're like, hey, you know what? Susie told me that she's looking to get ready for the summertime or whatever it is, wants to, lose some weight. If you tag them, I think I'm going to put you in there twice. If you share it, you go in once. If you tag it, you go in twice. Guys, I hope that some of this made an impact for you. If it did and you're watching, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. Entry or to possibly win entry into the weight loss challenge. That's where you share it, you tag somebody, you get 2 entries. Guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope that this made an impact. I hope you learned something today. I hope maybe you were at least entertained a little bit. And in the meantime, don't make those 5 mistakes. All right? We don't get what we want, y'all. We get what we earn by the person that we become from the actions that we're taking consistently. So go earn what you want by the person that you end up becoming. Thank you, guys.